We've come to the end of this 3-day Amitabha retreat, Pure Land retreat. So I congratulate everybody who has persisted through these 3 days. We've done quite rigorous practice, and it's taken a lot of effort and determination for everybody to persist through the full 3 days, practicing very diligently. You know, we say that the Pure Land practice is based very strongly upon the quality we call saddha, or faith. And so it's based on using faith as a way to arouse devotion to the Buddha Amitabha, coupled with the wish, the aspiration, the vow to be reborn in the Pure Land of Amitabha. That is the traditional way of practicing in the Pure Land tradition. But as I said when we began the retreat, for those who don't follow the Pure Land school itself, one could still undertake the Pure Land practice, the recollection of Amitabha Buddha, as a way of strengthening one's faith and devotion to the Buddha and the Dharma. In this case, one regards Amitabha as being, I call it, an idealized representation, an ideal representation of all of the Buddhas of the 3 periods of time and the 10 directions. And we consider this Buddha Amitabha to represent all of those ideal qualities. Perfect purity, the mind purified of all defilements. Perfect wisdom, the penetrative understanding, the enlightenment to the nature of all phenomena, and especially great compassion. The great compassion manifest in the vows, the determination to benefit, to liberate, to enlighten countless sentient beings. And so either way, you can make the recollection of the Buddha part of your daily practice. Even if you have another kind of meditation practice, mindfulness of breathing or vipassana practice, it's useful to include 5 minutes or 10 minutes of recollection of the Buddha, whether you make it Amitabha Buddha or Gautama or Shakyamuni Buddha, because the foundation for the entire practice of the Buddha's path is faith and devotion. And so it's based on this faith and devotion that we can arouse joy in the Dharma. And it's this joy that gives rise to a deeper happiness, deeper tranquility in our everyday life, and helps in the attainment of samadhi, in the meditative state of concentration. And so we could actually use recollection of the Buddha as a direct path to samadhi, or we could use recollection of the Buddha as a foundation for another meditation subject like mindfulness of breathing in order to gain samadhi. Now, in everyday life, when you go home, you should regularly practice your recollection of the Buddha and your meditation, but also we have to recognize that to follow the Buddha Dharma, it's not only a matter of faith, but we also have to balance faith with wisdom. So we say that saddha and panya, or shraddha and prajna, or shin and jirwe have to go together. So for this reason, it's important that you study the Dharma, learn the basics of the Dharma, reflect on the Dharma, and then meditate on the Dharma as part of your regular daily practice. So in this way, by bringing together faith and wisdom, you'll be able to make progress, steady progress on the Dharma to the achievement of the ultimate goal. Okay, so thank you for this opportunity to speak a few words.